So I kind of realized that if I take videos outside in the freezing cold, it makes me want to go inside more, which makes me talk a little bit faster, which makes these videos not 20 minutes long, so you can enjoy and not waste your time, and I still get the views. If you've seen this location and this outfit before, that's because you watched my driving anxiety video, which was a story time video. And now it's time for another story time. Yup. So this one is not as interesting. I'm gonna just talk about my cat and what really happened when it passed away. So when I was little, I want to say I was like 4 maybe or 5, my grandma lived here and she would eat outside, and there was a stray cat and she would continue to feed it, and that stray cat brought friends and she would feed them all, and then they reproduced, their kids reproduced, their kids reproduced. Before you know it, my deck outside was filled with cats, and my grandma kept feeding them constantly. There was a lot. I partially remember this, but not all the details are that clear. So, because I was 5, but my parents decided, hey, we want to get rid of these cats. So I don't know how, but they did. They got little baskets and captured them in some kind of way. Listen, if I was a lot older, I would have dealt with the whole entire situation way differently than the way my parents did it. Just saying. But I was 5 once again. And my mom's brother decided to grab a cat and throw it in my basement. And that's probably because I guess she wanted a pet cat. Somebody wanted a pet cat, but I got a pet cat. And that cat lived with me for 15 years, 14, 15 years about. And my parents named him Puczuś, and it's a Polish name. And just this year, a few months ago, he passed away. And I'm sitting here, 19 years old, and he was my first ever pet. And so I'm not really a big cat person, but I love this cat a lot, and I never ever lost a pet before. And right now I have a lot of pets. And I didn't know what it was like losing something. But my cat was a indoor cat. Obviously he lived in my basement, and then I let him roam around the house. He would shit everywhere, and then we let him outside. He'd be gone for a few days, come back, and that's just how he was for 15 years. Pretty sure he probably knocked up a cat. There was kittens. I saw him with another girl and some kittens, but I don't know where they went, because it was just an outdoor thing. I don't know where he found this girl. He would disappear every now and then. Mating season, he'd be gone for a week. And my only fears ever was if he got ran over, or if somebody thought he was a stray and was feeding him and he kept coming back to their house, or they decided to capture him and grab him and take him home. Those are my fears. Because I accidentally hit a cat once, and I broke down and I cried because I felt so bad. It was an accident, and somehow the cat ran away. So I don't know if he lived or not, or if he died in the woods or something, but I know I hit him, and it was traumatizing for me. So if that happened to me, I don't know what I would do if somebody hit my cat. He was gone for about a week, and we were like, okay, it's whatever, he does this. And then it got to 2 weeks, and we're like, he's dead. Like, he's 15. Like, it's gotta happen. He got an infection once, lost his eye. He's eaten a bunny in my backyard. He's gotten in fights with raccoons. He got mange before. He's been through war, guys. He's an incest baby. He was born under my deck. And when he would spend out his time outside, he would sleep under my deck. And then one day we were just looking around, and I was like, I'm gonna check under the deck, and I did, and it smelled funky. And I look under it, and there he is, lifeless, with his face half eaten, because I'm guessing he was there for a week or two, because he didn't disappear for those 2 weeks. He passed away, and we couldn't find him. So he looked pretty bad, and I have pictures of this. I have a picture of my cat looking like this. I don't know what it is. It brings me, like, I have these like weird pictures that I take sometimes that like are traumatizing, but I want to see it. I don't know. But we buried him on the other side of my house, wrapped him in a blanket and everything. But that's the first pet I ever lost, and it was traumatizing. I cried for a few days, but it's kind of incredible that he lived for 15 years and went through so much stuff and was born under my deck and died under my deck. And I'm probably gonna get sick for this, but I got a tattoo for him. Have you guys ever seen me with this? Just know this is for my cat. So this is my cat. He had green eyes, but I decided to add both eyes in my tattoo, not just the one. And I'm thinking of getting all my pets' faces when they pass away here. And I think this tattoo was my second tattoo. I got this really tiny one in Poland, and then I was like, I want a bigger tattoo, and if it's gonna be something, it's gonna be something meaningful. So I got my cat, and then an angel wing for my dad. But yeah, just losing your first pet is just crazy. You don't know when it's gonna happen, and you don't know how hard it's gonna hit you. And I'm just not prepared for losing any of my pets. You're never prepared. Yeah, it's my little story time. I'm gonna go inside.